like it, welcome in. Welcome in to the stream where we crochet stuff. Yay. You guys have seen this blanket many times. Akeem, welcome. It's good to see you. You've seen this blanket many times. We're going to continue work on it. We have about, I can slice this way. This much yarn in this ball. And I've only got one other. I have a few like little guys that I'm holding on to for seaming and the fringe. So I don't expect I'll need those for blanket construction. I've got another little one that fell behind my desk that I haven't crawled beneath to get. There's one. It's good to see you too. How you doing? Yeah, I've just got this one last one left. So, that tells me we're almost done. And that's kind of exciting. Because once I run out of yarn, I suppose whether or not I get to a 40-inch blanket, we're gonna have to be done at some point. So, getting there pretty good. Finished up some stuff for the day. Excellent. It's always nice when you can finish stuff. It'd be nice if I finished this blanket, Aiko. Can you see where I'm at? Here we go. Let me push my keyboard back. Because it seems like it's in the way. More room for the blanket. This is, what is this? This is fringe. That is leftover fringe from a different project. Tail. So this can also be used for fringe. I'm saving every scrap because I'm pretty sure I have just enough yarn for this blanket. So I've got pretty much a skein and a half, maybe? I don't know. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah. Got my video up today. Oh, I gotta look out for that. That's excellent. To be perfectly honest, I need to go through who I'm subscribed to on YouTube because my little notifications over there are overwhelming. I'm like, I don't know who's making anything. I just kind of look for stuff. I gotta my YouTube account is many years old, so I've got a lifetime, I feel like, a lifetime of things I've followed, and I might not be interested in some of that stuff anymore, so in order to find the stuff that I am looking for, I need to go through and unfollow some stuff. But that's such an undertaking. I need to do the same thing with Twitch, I feel. And it's so overwhelming to think about. Maybe if I only did like a couple accounts a day, I'll eventually be in a good spot. But yeah, I also went through a lot over the years. And it's like I've gone through many hobbies, many interests. It's like, I don't need to be following all these people. That's just way more content than I could ever believably keep up with. So I need to do some pruning, you know. Trim my fingernails. Get a haircut, that kind of thing. For my health. Who is calling me right now? There's a scammer! Go going bald, you guys. Look at that. No, my hair's always been thin right there. That's just the way I have it pulled back right now. It's always been a little thin there. What I think it is, it's getting lighter. I don't think it's getting thinner. I think it's getting gray. So it looks lighter than I'm used to. What a guy, trying to steal money. Yeah. I get a lot of people calling me like, you're approved for a loan. It's like, go away. Nobody asked you. It's probably got like a 50% interest rate or something ridiculous. Right? No thanks. Heavy sigh. I constantly sigh when making this blanket. It's gonna be done. Inevitably. If I keep working on it, I'll eventually finish it. And then I will move on to my other huge blanket project. Podcast! Welcome in. How are you? I don't know what it is, but I like baking baby blankets and they call them Afghans, just like small half blankets. I enjoy making them. It's time for goodbyes. 4 miles until it changes. There's just something comfortable about that size of project. What's at the end to me? This ride? Don't know just where we'll arrive. But you could be there feeling like yourself. I could be there, be somebody else. We could be alright. You could be there. I told him, swear, like I should bring a clothing rack. I could be there, be somebody else. We could so I can hang up all the stuff. Like the blankets and whatnot that just get folded up on the table and people don't really look at it. Don't have a map, just go with the flow. One of those blanket rack things. 4 miles, that's all that we I do have some yarn that I want to make a shawl out of. I made a shawl for my mom and I just have more of it. So what else do I do with it? Just make another shawl. You could be there feeling like I could give it away as a gift. I could be there, or I could try to sell it. Maybe it's something you Maybe. I could be there, be somebody else. If we could be alright, but you could be there feeling like yourself. I could be there, be somebody else. We could be alright. You could be there feeling like yourself. It's pretty. It's like gray, white. Doesn't match anything in my wardrobe, so I can't keep it. When you look at the skein, the light colors look like the accent colors, so I thought overall the yarn would be a lot darker. But turns out it was the opposite. The dark colors were the accents, and it was overwhelmingly like white and silver. Like, no, don't want to wear that. Too light. Too light. So I should just make another shawl and get it out of here. Something lacy and pretty, maybe.
Walking down the avenue, holding takeout meant for two. I could eat it all myself, but then I wouldn't need your help. So meet me at the corner shop where they sell your favorite pop. I'll be there till you show up, and if you don't, I'll die on the spot. Cause I just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore.
I did a couple that I didn't notice until way later that like only have one post. Luckily it didn't throw off the blanket, but I don't want to do any more of that. Gotta be careful, gotta check. Gotta check.
Kiss me in the rain tonight. I'm here at the borderline, waiting for you patiently.
Also this time, I put a little marker where we are, so that by the end of the stream I know how much we did. I don't always remember to do that.
Maybe it's reason enough to stay, cause I just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I know you won't be picking up, but I just can't fight the feeling anymore.
What's this? How are you doing? Anything fun? I heard it. What's that?
Can't fight the feeling. No, I just
What is it?
can't
Dragons?
fight the feeling
Skyrim?
anymore. And I know you won't be picking up, but I just can't fight the
We went
feeling
out like
anymore.
40 minutes ago. Before we started the stream. It's cold, buddy. Oh, are you hungry? Is that what it is? He licked his lips. He might be hungry. Well, it's 4. That makes sense. You could be hungry. Are you hungry? No tweets? You hungry? Yeah? Okay. I'll get it. Let me finish the stitch. I'll have to undo it if I put it down. Yep, I'll get it for you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's gonna happen. Alrighty, I'm gonna go feed my dog real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on. Back. Thank you. Brutus decided he was hungry. Which is totally fine. Totally fine. So crazy. Who's messaging me right now? Do you know what time it is? Don't they know I'm indisposed?
Getting lost at night, you come like a beacon so bright. You see through the darkness of my lonely heart.
I'll check it in a second.
Rescue me through all the torrent waves, pulling on my soul like
I moved
crazy.
Brutus's food and water into the hallway because I was rearranging it here.
Wherever you go, I will go.
I don't know
Won't
if
you
he
save
prefers it.
me? 'Cause in your arms,
Oh,
I
yes.
feel safe when I'm with you. Hold me down, going overboard with you. Be my anchor, keep me true. Be my anchor, keep me true. Be my anchor, we sail into the unknown. Go side by side together,
Asking
not
my child to do
alone.
me a favor.
'Cause in your arms, I feel safe when I'm with you. Hold me down.
Yeah, it was. You're pre-approved for whatever. For a limited time. Let's call us right away. Don't research us. Don't look into it. Just call us. Right now, or you'll lose this opportunity.
Be my anchor.
Hey, buddy. Good boy. What a good boy I have.
Be my anchor.
I'm kind of off the screen here. My apologies. I'm in the corner.
Be my anchor.
Hey, friends who are smarter than me. I have a question. I recently switched to these earbuds.
Be my
My
anchor. Keep
son
me
got
true.
them for Christmas and he hates earbuds. He hates them. He can't stand putting things in his ear, which is totally fine, right? Totally fine. That's not an issue. So, I swapped him. We traded. I gave him my headphones, my over-ear headphones, and I took the earbuds. Now, the earbuds in the instructions say that you can do custom equalization or custom sound settings in their app, which is all well and good, but I don't have the earbuds connected to my phone. They're connected to my computer. So how do I access said app and adjust the settings that kind of is something that gives me a pause, something to think about. I, in fact, use a different pair of earbuds for my phone. These are designated to the computer, since I no longer have my headphones. I got a message. So I suppose I should move this. I didn't want it to get in the way of our starting point. I hate that these snag. Starting point's actually here. I keep using them, Raji. I hate them. Thank you for the lurk. I did recently make an order from Ye Old Michaels. These little interlocking stitch markers. I can't stand them. I have them, so I use them. I only like them for one thing. And that one thing is not marking stitches. I actually like to put, like if I were to put this project down, I would like to put it through this loop so that my project doesn't unravel. That's the only thing I like them for. That is it. But I don't know what I did with my bobby pins. That's what I normally use for stitch markers. Literally my entire crocheting life. And I don't know where I put them. And yeah, I could buy some more, but I have a ton somewhere in a container. And I don't remember what I did with them. Somewhere. That's the my life's motto. It'll turn up. I put it somewhere around here somewhere. I lose things very easily, friends, if you don't know that about me. I swear it has to find things. Like, it's literally right there. It is? I swear. Calm down. Does that help? I didn't change anything from the last time. Just for the record. For the record, I touched nothing. It has a mind of its own. Yeah, I didn't change anything from last time. Cheaper's motto. Pretty much. We have an ad break in a minute and a half in case anybody needs to take a break. You're not gonna miss a whole lot. I forgot to tell Instagram I was streaming. Ha! Should probably do that. It'll only take a minute. Because it's a story or whatever. Story time! Well, since the ad is starting in 30 seconds, won't really miss anything. Take photo. Go to Instagram. Go to my stories. Mute my mic in case music plays. Some of the stickers are very busy. I'm using it to cover up my little thumb rest. See how I've like worn a hole in it? I'm trying to cover it up, you know? So it's like smack dab in the middle of the photo. Very tacky looking because it's literally right in the middle of the photo. Heh. It'd just be like that. That's not how you spell that. That's distracting. Don't do that either. I mean, I guess that works. Oh my god, we're getting a raid, y'all! Welcome, Tiger Blossom 11. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're here to hook you up with good vibes. I would love some good vibes. Thank you so much for the follow. Darkwind Clover, welcome in. Yay, good vibes. Welcome, welcome. I was posting a story on the gram because I forgot to. Oh, let's just send that. It doesn't need music, really. It doesn't need it. Oh, thank you, Raji. I was just about to do that. I know all about that. Welcome in. What were you making? Crochet, I assume, since you're hooking me up with good vibes. Close that. I think it's done loading. Sure it is. But feel free to share a photo. If you've got one, you were just making whatever you were making, so I don't know if you've got one handy. Or if you have an Instagram or a Twitter or whatever it is you like to use. can share a link. More of my mess here. Moon squares. Today was sewing them together. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Well, welcome in, everyone. My name is Himi. That's the name I go by. I've been crocheting a long time, but I just recently am sharing my work online, if that makes any sense. New content creator as far as that's concerned, but I've been crocheting forever. Ooh, and Instagram. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, look at all this lovely work. I invite everybody to look at all this stuff. Click that link! I don't want to steal any views from you. So everybody just click on that and look at it. Look at it! I will follow. I have like a different account on my computer, so I'll follow with my phone. Things are complicated. There's too many things. I will leave it open so don't forget. Click that link, friends. Give Tiger Blossom a follow if you love looking at crochet. Your work is lovely. Lovely. I'm excited to see whenever you post your moon squares. I love moons. It's a motif I have a softness for, soft spot. What's your favorite thing to, yeah, me too. What's your favorite thing to make? Do you like to wear, do wearables? Do you prefer to do blankets? I saw a variety of things on the Instagram. Afghans. Yeah. Afghans are nice. Oh my gosh, Aurelia's here. Welcome in, Aurelia. It's good to see you. We just made a new friend. Tiger Blossom. They shared an Instagram link if you want to scope it out. There's some lovely things in there. You will probably like it. Hey! Jax, thank you. No, you're right on time. There's no such thing as late. All good. Welcome in. You're right on time, in my opinion. Yeah. That's understandable. All we can do is, you know, take it a day at a time. And keep crocheting. Keep calm and crochet on. I'm onto the chest of my sweater. Gonna be a while, but it's working out so far. Exciting. If you have any progress photos you want to share, feel free. I'm always asking people for photos. Show me. I'm so needy. Always flatten it out. Always look. Make sure we're not dropping any stitches. Make sure our corner isn't wobbly. Seems like we're alright. Yeah, I imagine. go find you on my phone. Mute my phone because music. That's not the right button. How does Instagram work? Tiger Blossom 11. Here you are. Here you are! Oh, here are the moons. Look at those. Ooh. Look at those moons, you guys. Those are lovely. I love the colors that you used. I love them! Oh my gosh, you have a hexagon card again. I want to make one. I haven't yet. But I want to. I'm gonna make it in gray and black because I wear dark colors only. Wonderful, wonderful. I love those moons. We are making a baby blanket in this lovely stitch. It's taking a lot longer than I anticipated, and I would like it to be finished. But you know, it's going. It's like half done maybe. Gonna have little stuffed animals sewn to it so that when you fold it up a certain way it looks like a stuffed animal, and you can kind of see on my printer here all the legs and the head and whatnot. Grab it real quick. Ugh, too close to the desk. Here's his head. Yeah, he's gonna be so cute. I have to put the fringe on. It's a Highland cow. I made all the little stuffed animal parts first because I thought they would take longer than the blanket. The blanket is a square or a rectangle. Pretty straightforward. Oh boy, was I wrong about that. The blanket has taken me forever. I keep dropping stitches on the edges and then the blanket gets like out of shape. So we're trying our best to get to the finish line. This baby is already born, but they're only like a couple months old, so it's still plenty of time if I finish it like now. Your mom loves Highland cows? They're really cute. I have a couple patterns for them. And they're very cute. My favorite thing is these little ears. These little ears. Oh my goodness. It's kind of a weird thing to decide is my favorite thing about it, but it's literally the smallest bit. There. He's watching over us. Finish my body, please. We'll get there. I'm going this way. We're gonna get there eventually. We're about halfway, I think. We are aiming for a 40-inch length. I'm pretty sure we're at about 20. This is folded in half, so yeah, we're at 10. So we're at 20-ish. Not long enough though. We gotta keep working. I had a hook somewhere. Here it is. I hate dropping stitches at the ends. I did that on my temperature blanket. Very annoying to try and keep stuff square. I agree. I drop stitches on the end all the time. I lose count. I don't know how to count. Clearly. That's okay. That's alright. Knitting needle hack. Stick your metal needles in front of the heater before using them. My needles are finally warm. Oh, good idea. That doesn't warp them? Maybe not, as long as you don't leave them there forever. But wow. That's what makes it homemade, absolutely. I want to learn to knit. I just ordered some little knitting needles, like circular ones, because I want to make hats. I think that's a nice thing to practice or whatever. Learn. They'll get here in a few days, I suppose. I've been eyeing the Prim knitting needles. I love the crochet hooks. I hope I like their knitting needles once I learn. Oh my gosh, we can learn together. I think I just got the basic ones from Michael's or whatever. Nothing special. Nondescript, because I'm just learning. I have one Prim crochet hook. It's actually this size. The H. I use it for some things. Yeah, that'd be nice. I see a lot of people doing that on the internet. A lot of people. It's nice that there's different styles. So like, if one you don't quite jive with one, you can try another. Definitely do your self-care. It's difficult to sit for long hours, so rest up. Thank you again for your raid. Thank you for bringing your friends over for a cozy, cozy yarn shenanigans. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you again. We try to have calm vibes here. World is chaos. Real life is chaos. This is my little quiet corner of the world. Oh, Celtic weave stitch. Sometimes you might see it as a basket weave stitch. It's treble crochet, but the tricky part is that it's like you skip ahead two and then you go back two so that they weave together. But the stitch, it's made up of just triples, so trebles, whatever you want to call them. So that's not the hard part. The hard part is the edge, where you inevitably might drop one and mess everything up. I might be personalizing this story, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge, but it's fun once you get the hang of it, maybe? I don't know. I might not do this stitch for a long time once this blanket's over. It's a challenge, but we gotta challenge ourselves, you guys. That's how you learn new stuff. Always learn something new. But I had to watch many a tutorial on this stitch. The pattern I have, I don't think explained it very well. They had photos, an attempt was made, but I wasn't understanding it. Normally I do fine with written patterns, that's how I learned. I didn't start looking for video tutorials until like the last couple of years. Maybe the last 1 year. Usually I'm looking at diagrams and patterns. But I had to look up a video for this stitch because I didn't get it. But now we get it. Now we know how it works. I would recommend learning a new stitch on not a blanket. Maybe a washcloth. Definitely a washcloth, because you get to learn something new, and then it's done, and then you have a thing that's finished, that's usable. And if it came out a little wobbly, no harm, no foul. It's a washcloth. You just dust your house with it. It's still useful. But no, I had to agree to make a blanket in a stitch I never used before. That's okay. You gotta challenge yourself. Or so I tell myself. And then soon it'll be done. And I will be very happy. Because, you guys, I have like 2 other blanket projects I need to get done. Luckily they don't have a deadline like this one does. But I think the deadline is what made this one challenging. Because I frustrated myself that it was taking longer than I anticipated. It's just like a deadline to do that. No need. I've done it to myself. Checking, making sure I didn't miss anything here. To frequently check. Alrighty. We're getting to the end here of the row. And then we'll do the reverse. We'll do the reverse. Which is fun, kind of. The reverse is a little trickier than the front. In the front, you're doing the front post treble crochets, right? But when you flip it around and go back the other way, you're doing the stitch backwards. So you're doing reverse the back post treble crochets. And that, I think, was the hardest part to learn on this stitch in particular. It's a little too long of a stitch. So to not only learn how to do the front, to then learn how to do the stitch backwards was tricky. But, you know, a little bit of practice goes a long way. Or, you know, a lot of practice. It is cold here today. Hopefully the weather is kind to you guys. Or maybe it's cold for you as well. How's it going out there? It's pretty cold for you too. I know Dark Moon Clover had talked about warming up their knitting needles, so maybe it's cold there too. The weather is drunk. Just wild temperature swings. It'll make the temperature blanket look great if you're making one. Keep it interesting. I've never made a temperature blanket, but I would like to. But I don't want to do one of the current year. I want to pick a date that's important to me, like a milestone date, and do one of that year. I will likely pick the year my kiddos were born. I think that would be really a nice keepsake. I live in Louisiana. We have 80% chance of 4 to 10 inches of snow tomorrow. My armpit swamp temps back. Will they be back soon? Does your winter last a long time? I've never lived in Louisiana. I visited, but I've never lived there. So I'm not familiar. Hopefully soon. That would be great. We have an ad starting in 3 minutes. Just so you guys are aware. You need to refill your drink. Something like that. You won't miss a thing. So yeah, we're on the reverse. So I like to crochet it upside down so I can see what I'm doing. You don't handle the cold well? It's hard on the body. So I can see what I'm doing here. And then I want to find these little guys right here, like from the front, and fish them out. Arguably the toughest part of the blanket is that right there. You know, other than skipping stitches on the edges. That can happen no matter which direction you're going. Sounds like the playlist is over. We gotta find another one. We should find another. And honestly, that little back post treble is the whole reason I have gouged a little spot out of my hook. I didn't have that until I started working on this blanket. And it's from that little move right there. This blanket has left a permanent mark on my hook. And that's okay. It's a memory, I suppose. 12 degrees. Ooh, that's cold. Brr. That's cold. I'm looking for music. Let's find something not obnoxious. Something. My lips are so chapped, you guys, because it's cold here too. Because it's cold here too. Southern hip hop? What is that? I'm I'm intrigued, but I feel like that's not the vibe here. We have Japanese classical. That might be a little too exciting. Maybe. Jazz. Some cool jazz. What have we? Easy listening lounge. Cinematic. Beautiful. I feel like that'd be very dramatic. Well, they have a separate one that's drama. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll give it a couple songs. Yum. I see your message now, Aurelia. 40 degrees, but winds like a hurricane. I mean, 40 can be cold too, especially if it's windy. I think we're back. Welcome back. We went to the cinematic beautiful playlist. The first song is a little peppier than I expected, but we'll give it a couple songs and see. I hate to brag, friends, but it's -8 right now where I live. My heater is on, I'll tell you that much. The heater is cranking. Anytime I have to go outside to get the dog out there, you put on all the layers. Yeah, it's kind of cold here. I live in a cold part of the US. It's normally snowing right now, so it's dry and weird. Oh. Yeah. That is odd. Fun fact, the public schools are actually closed tomorrow because it's cold. We have some snow and ice and stuff. And usually you might have a delayed start or a school closure due to snow. This is school closure due to it's too cold. And they don't want anybody getting what's that called? Frostbite, I guess. Especially when it's the people who drive the buses and, you know, that kind of stuff. When they're out in it, they're like, nope, if the buses don't go, we don't go. We might get some snow this weekend, but I don't expect a lot. We're too busy being on fire. That's honestly probably a big factor why it's so dry. Just your air is so smoky. -20 at 7 a.m., not including the wind chill factor. Yeah, there's that. Raji knows. Raji's watching that weather. Raji's watching that weather. How you doing, friend? Are you home yet? Is it time to go home? I can't remember if you worked today or not. Did you have the day off? It's been drier than normal. I run my humidifier at night. That's smart. Oh, hell no. I was also lucky enough to have the day off. Oh, you are working. Some of us worked and some of us didn't. I drew the lucky straw and got the day off. It wasn't a guarantee. I was fortunate. Had like a skeleton crew at work. They did not want the Hemi. That's fine. We're joking that if we lose power, we will be sleeping with toads in our pockets. Are they warm? I don't know anything about toads. Oh, you're gonna keep them warm. You have the rescue toads. That makes sense. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah. Get them toads in your pockets. Get them. Rescue toads sound really cute. I think frogs and toads have the cutest little faces, you guys. Their big wide mouths and their little bubbly eyes. And then they croak at you. You have those little itty bitty feet. They are cute, right? I hope you keep power too. Having no power is lame. Lame. Actually, we're in pretty good shape at my house if we lose power. My husband and I make candles. We have like a small business for our hand-poured candles, so we would just light them all. It would smell so nice if we lit all the candles. I mean, we probably would be really stingy and not want to burn them because we would want to sell them, but you know, if we had to, in a pinch, we're all over that. Moderately scented, yes, but if you were to burn like 6 of them, it would be pretty strong, I'd imagine. They are. I think they're perfect. I could be biased. I think they're fantastic. I don't buy store-bought candles anymore. They're a waste of my money. I only burn our candles and other hand-poured candles from other makers. Because it's just, the quality is so much higher. Thank you for the lurk, Raji. So, we have plenty of light. I also have some electric candles that I like to use. So, and flashlights. And we have like a camping lantern that you put like a big giant C battery in. Is it C? No, I think it's a D battery. The big square that's like this. One of those. And we have a gas stove, so as long as I got the lighter, we'd be able to use it. I don't make candles anymore. I exploded candle wax as a teen in my parents' rent house. Oh no. Yep. It can be treacherous. It's combustion. It's chemistry. I'm sorry that that happened. Hopefully you didn't get injured. I did not. Good, good, good. Did the explosion smell good? Inquiring minds wish to know. Or did it just smell like burnt? It did smell good. Good to know. Well, we will try not to blow up our house. That would be a very bad thing. So far, so good. The song gives me like Sim creator mode vibe, where you like build your house, where you place the furnitures and build walls and change your flooring. However, the waxy coffee apparently tasted awful because I got it everywhere. Oh no! Oh no! It got in the coffee, oh no. My son is complaining about something. I'm grumbling a little bit back there. Everything okay?
The top shelf isn't closing. It isn't opening all the way.
Do you need a hand?
It's like something's stuck on there.
I'll take a look real quick. I'll be right back, friends. Crisis averted. We fixed the problem. Let's see. Ceiling, fridge, cabinets, floor, appliances, sink, etc., etc. Oh my goodness. That sounds like so much effort to clean up. Did you wipe it up while it was not like while it was still liquid, or did you wait for it to dry? I'm so wildly curious. What would I do if that happened to me? Maybe a little bit of both, depending on what it was. Am I in frame? Almost out of frame. It's almost 5 already. Gosh. Where's the time go? Time flies when you're having fun, huh? It was old wax, so it didn't wipe. Oh. Oh! Oh my goodness. That's some old wax. Is that why it exploded? Leftover wax my grandmother gave me. My goodness. I think so, in an air bubble. Well, I'm glad you weren't hurt. This song sounds very dramatic. Something important is happening in this world, wherever this song comes from. Somebody coming to terms with the past, perhaps? Reclaiming the throne? Finding something that belonged to their ancestors, maybe? Uncovering a hidden truth? The possibilities are endless. I was banned to make candles outside only forevermore. That also was a long time ago, early 90s. Oh. Speaking of cinematic storylines, Aurelia, how's your book coming? Are you making progress? The 90s were a long time ago. Good memories. What is happening here? Were you still in Louisiana in the 90s? Have you always been there? I'm wildly curious what that was like. I lived in Tennessee in the 90s. The countryside was very pretty. I remember there being lightning bugs all over the place, which is a lovely kind of magic you don't really find anymore. I wonder if they live here, or if it's too cold. Roger, are you still up there? Raji. He's probably at work. Like, I am trying to work. Do not ask me questions directly. I'll have to ask him later. I'm wildly curious if in the warmer months there were lightning bugs. I don't think I've seen any since I've moved here. I've only lived here a few years. I don't recall seeing any. I'm way over there. Sorry, guys. It's very hard to capture the far end of the blanket. On a little setup here. We have an ad break in 3 minutes. Just so you are aware. Then we will flipperoo. Inspect. Very lovely. It's pretty good. Nothing seems to be missing. About halfway through the skein. Maybe a little more than half. Upsy Shelly, thank you so much for the follow. We will have an ad in about a minute. Just so you're aware, if you're just coming in. I run them every 30 minutes so that pre-rolls are disabled. But just timing wise, it is coming out. Good time for some water, I would say. I'm sure we're still square here. Seems like it. I'm so behind. That should be way more empty than that. Seconds. I believe we are back. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you drank some water. I did. Sorely behind on my daily water intake. Whoops. Whoops. So if you are also behind, let's have some water, shall we? For context, I have a giant container full of water that's supposed to be like all your water for the day, theoretically. 5 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock. The 5 o'clock line is like right here. And I'm way up here at the... where I should have been at noon. Whoops. I may or may not have been very focused today. And sometimes, if I focus a little too hard, I forget to take care of myself. Just on a very basic level. Oops. I did remember to eat lunch. So I got that going for me. But it will be soon time for dinner. Maybe in an hour or so. I will end the stream to do that, approximately. But in the meantime, we shall continue progress on the baby blanket because I'm very motivated to finish it. I would very much like it done so that I can work on some other stuff that I'm really excited about. I'm not against casting on multiple projects at the same time, as they say. I don't mind starting a new thing if the former thing is not yet finished. But I try not to have too many. If I'm working on a bigger project like this, I might have work on little ones. Just kind of break it up. But I wouldn't start like 2 big ones, for example. So I do have some sweaters I would love to make. It's cold here, so I should have maybe been making those before now. I was working on this though, so I would like to work on those, but I don't want to start them until this is done. I could, but I'd rather just put the time into this one. I think that was the garage door. Maybe dinner is sooner than I think. Are you excited, Brutus? You heard the door? It is in fact dinner time. We're celebrating a special thing today. And the kiddo requested pizza. Don't often get pizza, especially not the delivered kind. We're more of a get a frozen pizza from the grocery store kind of people. But it's a special occasion, so I better eat while it is hot. I'm going to finish the stitch, and we will find someone to raid. Let me see who's on. We got a few rows done. This is where we started today. And we're right here. Not bad. Not bad. We seem to be square still. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. So let me get my keyboard here. And we can find a raid target. Who is on? Any friends on? Any friends on? Are all the friends done? Looks like Kayla's on. Did Bits finish? No, he's still alive. He's playing a point and click game the last I saw. Nope, he's on Fortnite now. I don't want to raid in a Fortnite. I've said this before. Kayla's playing Minish Cap. She's already been on for 4 hours though. It doesn't matter. It's Minish Cap. You guys want to watch some Minish Cap? I do. I would love to. I would love to do that. Let's raid Kayla before she leaves. If you are not a sub, please use this. If you are a sub, please use this. Kayla is a friend of the channel. I do like to raid crafters, but I especially love to raid friends if I see them on. So we're gonna go do that. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you got some work done on your project that you were focused on, and I hope you have a good day. I know it can be stressful times right now, and all we can do is our best and find our peace from day to day, just among ourselves. Much love to you. Love your faces. I'll see you tomorrow, 3:30 Central, roughly. So I'll see you then. Bye.